Hey everybody, it's Jada on piano, where we make music make sense. And if you look at my key, I'm in B today. Last week we started doing 2-5-1s in the key of C. Instead of going up, going backwards. I'm going to do the half step down, B. So we're going to talk about 2-5-1s all in the key of B. All right, so key of B. In order for us to make a 2-5-1, let's do the scale really quickly so we know what our notes are. Notice B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. Now, we don't talk theoretical in B too often, so notice this is not, this is a D sharp. This is an F sharp. This is a G sharp, not an A flat. This is an A sharp, not a B flat. This is a C sharp, not a D flat. Why am I pointing these out? Because you see all those sharps over there on the staff? It's telling you where the notes are. Something you need to know about every single key is that when you're playing a scale, you use each letter name once. So if you just said, since you know you're going to do a scale in the key of B, you know you need B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. You need all of those letter names to get the scale, and this is a major scale. But how do we know? Well, what C do we need? Okay. Is that right? No. Our formula is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So we need a whole step. Is the note C? No. There's our whole step. Well, and it was giving me the interval between the two. But the note itself is a C sharp because we needed some type of C, and it's the sharp of a C. So it's a C sharp. We need some kind of D. Well, it's not this D because we need another whole step. So we need a sharp D. So we've got D sharp. Okay, we need some kind of E. And the next note is a half step away for the major chord or major scale formula. Oh, notice we're right on the E, so we don't have to put any accidentals on it. Now we need a whole step. And we need some kind of F. So there's the F, but that's not the note because we need a whole step. So we need an F sharp. We need another whole step, and we need some kind of G. It's not this note. That's a half step. See that? There's our whole step. Okay. So we have a G sharp. Here's our A, but that's not our note. We need another whole step. We need some kind of an A. There we go. A sharp A, so an A sharp. And then we need a half step. We need some kind of B. And it is our key. So that's how we name scales and notes. It works for every single scale. That's how we keep things organized and how it can make sense when you go from one key to another. Now, for the sake of sonic purposes, as far as you're hearing the chords or hearing the notes, a D sharp and an E flat sound exactly the same. A G sharp and an A flat sound exactly the same. An A sharp and a B flat sound exactly the same. But when we're talking about it, for it to make sense in the key, you need to know that those two notes sound exactly the same, but you also need to know what the context is in a key. If we were in the key of B flat, for instance, B flat, it still says A sharp because I haven't changed the key, but I'm going to call them in the flat names. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. Notice every single one of those, I needed a B of some kind, a C, D, E, F, G, A, and a B of some kind. Well, in this case, it's B. So if I go my whole step, I need a C. Well, it happens to be a C of some kind. To be on a C. Okay, we're good. I need a D of some kind. I need a whole step. Okay, good. I need an E of some kind. I need a half step. So look at that, how it's E flat. See that? So that's what I'm showing you. Let me keep going. I need an F of some kind. We need a whole step. Oh, look at that. We're on the F. Okay. We're on the F. I need a G of some kind, and I need a whole step. Okay, I'm right on the G. I'm good. I need an A of some kind, and I need a whole step. Okay, an A, I'm good. I need a B of some kind, and so this is the B, but the key we're in is B flat. So as you can see again, that says A sharp because I have it set up for the key that I'm in. Just telling you guys this so it'll make sense right from the start. Even if you're looking at some notation and trying to understand what's a G sharp, what's a sharp, what's a D sharp, you know, all those things. Now, 2-5-1. That's the 2 chord. Let's get all our chords. So 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, D sharp minor 7, 4 chord E major 7, dominant chord F sharp 7, G sharp minor 7, and then A sharp minor half diminished. Also A sharp minor flat 5 is also a half diminished. So we have that. So our chords, we needed a 2. I'm going to take my 2 and I want to put that 3rd up here. Give you some nice voicings like we did last week. So I just took, so it's not so heavy. Right. Now, keeping my left hand the same, got a C sharp, a G sharp, and a B. And then I had an E, G sharp, B. I'm going to change my inversion here just like I did last week. But here we go. See that? Here we were. Now change the inversion. Right? That's our B chord. And then let's change the inversion again. We need to do this one here. Like we did last week, we had a nice melody. And then that was our second melody. And then third melody. Hear them again. Second one. I'll put the extra B, F sharp in there. But there's that. Last one. Right? So we have that as our foundation. 2-5-1s to do something simple in the key. And then next let's go to, see, this is why we take notes, y'all. Got my notes. We built the chord. We need the inversions. We need some drop 2s. So let's take the 3rd out, or this out, put it down here. Right, we got that. And then I want this one. And then do I want to go to the first inversion here, or do I want to go straight to it? So going straight to it, just the first 2 were drop 2 and a drop 2. If it were, it would be, well, there's only 3 notes in this anyway, but anyway, that's a drop 2. Also, how about, I don't like it as well, but it's an option. That's the 2. That's the 5. There we go. That's a drop 2 option. How about, that's the 2 chord, and then we need the 5. Oh. No. Oh. So I can do something like that, I guess. And I put the add 2 in there, as you can see right there in the notes. Those are some options for some drop 2s. Leaving it there so you can see it. That one has a nice feel. I can play that down here too. I was just up high because that just happened to be where I was. See, I can do it right there too. So, okay. So those are some drop 2s, and then we also talked about that rootless voicing last week, because sometimes you want to do a secondary dominant, and so in order for us to make a secondary dominant, this chord has to be dominant. It's normally key of B. I want to say it in plain English. For the key of B, the 2 chord is a minor chord. It's C sharp minor. In the key of B, the 2 chord is C sharp minor. However, there are opportunities that you can turn this into a dominant chord, which would make it C sharp dominant. Okay, like we said last week, the C sharp dominant chord comes from the F sharp key, because it's going to lead here. Well, that's a chord anyway. This note is in our key of B. Okay, it's just a way to get us to this chord nicely, but this chord gets us here, right? Transition chord, going to a transition chord, going to our home chord. Normally it's this. This is probably strong, or that is strong, just to give it a little difference. So, like we did last week, we took this chord and we took out the 1 and the 5, and all that was left was our 3 and our 7, giving us a nice tritone in the left hand. But then we paired it with the 9, and then put that 5th back in the chord up here. There's that. Okay, it says F minor 7 flat 5, but if I put the bass back on it, now it says C sharp 9. See that? And I'm holding the pedal on so you can see it. So rootless it would be. There's our B chord. So see that? There was our 2-5-1. So if you were playing with a bass player, that dominant, secondary dominant type move would be very nice. If we didn't have a bass player, you could do so this is just me thinking about it. Honestly, I don't play in B very, very often. So, you know, same type of thing. But in this case, I'm just using the whole. I got the 9 in there too. So C sharp minor 9. And just kind of doubling that up here. And then that's the F sharp 9 13. See that? And then same thing. So, you know, that would be a rootless voicing for that. Let me see something here. Let's play a little bit. Here I am playing well, I'm actually playing a 4-5-1 in the because that's an E chord. I didn't play the 2-5-1 to start, but So something real quick, just to play out the song with. But there's some thoughts in B on the 2-5-1. You guys take that and enjoy it, and let me know in the comments, where you're putting your 2-5-1s, if you have some different voicings that you use all the time. But let me know. You guys take care and have a blessed week.